What do you think of an island where there are more cats than people? Yes, what you read is correct. In this report published by the Turkish website, WebTechno, you will go away to one of the most cute islands in the world, the Japanese island of Oshima, famous for its cats. The site tells the interesting story behind the invasion of cats to Oshima Island, or Cat Island, as the locals call it, noting that the idea of an island full of cats seemed very cute, but at a certain point it made life more difficult. Oshima is a very small island located in the Seto Inland Sea in Japan. It is 1.6 kilometers long and had a population of about 900 in 1945. For a living space of this size, the island could be considered densely populated, but who knew that this balance would change one day? The islanders, in general, made their living from fishing and the production of silk, but one day the inhabitants shared creatures that could be very troublesome to their home, its mice. The mice that came out of almost every hole were damaging the fishing boats, and they preyed on the silkworms used to produce the silk that were the island's second livelihood. So, those who were tired of mice decided to find a solution to this problem. According to the website, at first a few cats were imported to the island, but with the large increase in the number of the little hooligans, the number of cats began to increase rapidly, and due to the small size of the island, the cats soon covered the whole place. The rats that invaded fishing boats and homes and preyed on silkworms are gone, but cats have now taken over the island. Although the presence of cats everywhere was a relief to people at first, some began to complain after a while of this situation. The majority of the island's population were middle-aged and over. Instead of the island receiving immigrants, its inhabitants began to emigrate, and the population gradually decreased. But the cats were still breeding, and in a short time their number increased until it reached 6 times the population, and their numbers continued to increase. The population on the island decreased to 13 people, while the number of cats exceeded 120, and hunting became a common occupation with cats. Undoubtedly, fish is one of the favorite foods of cats. Therefore, the increase in the number of cats led to a decrease in the number of fish in the areas near the coast. Although those trying to survive on this island were feeding the cats, they did not succeed in keeping them away from the fish, and this was one of the main reasons behind the migration of fishermen to different places. To control the number of cats, the vast majority of them were made sterile, not giving birth, due to the smell and the inconvenience they were causing on the island. A local cat care group neutered 79 of the 90 cats in 2014, and given that the cats currently on the island were very popular with the population, not all were sterilized. Despite the decrease in the population of the island, the tourist trips gradually increased, especially in the early periods of its popularity, as there were many people interested in Cat Island, so that they traveled over each other on ferry trips. Therefore, the trips increased, and the ferries still operate twice a day. You can get to the island in 40 minutes from Nagahama town for 1,400 yen, and once you get there you'll see our cute friends everywhere you look and every step you take. But since there are no hotels or hostels on this island, it is not possible to spend the night there. Despite the various difficulties they cause, people believe that cats bring good luck to the island, and the cats are so loved that they have their own feeding areas in different parts of the island, and people constantly leave food for them there. The islanders also imposed some taboos to protect their beloved friends. By a joint decision, the breeding of dogs was banned, so that today cats can live as they like without any threat.